unfortunate I'm not a musician or a comedian. But here it goes. I did make that video, so hopefully you guys all got to see that today. So everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Matthew Mangle. I'm one of Dylan's and Hett's best friend. I want to thank you all for coming out here today. I know myself and the Hett's family really appreciates it, really appreciates all the support. I wish under the circumstances we could all be here today for another reason, but Dylan would want us to make the best of it, and either way, and have a good time. Dylan is one of my best friends. I've known him for a long time while growing up. His brother John and I are best friends as well, and I love that we are all so close. We've had some amazing times, from having fun in high school, going to college, partying, lake days, snow days, bonfires, and just hanging out and having a good time and laughing. Dylan's one of the strongest people I know. He's sure stronger than me, and that's what I love about him. During everything he went through, he never complained once. He just did what he had to do, and he always stayed positive. When I first found out that Dylan had cancer, I was actually home the weekend before I currently live in Florida. I was in town to celebrate my birthday, and Dylan picked me up from the airport that morning. He told me that he almost couldn't pick me up because he had a headache and so bad in the middle of the night. I thought that wasn't a good thing, but Dylan brushed it off and said he wasn't worried. During the weekend, I remembered it like it was yesterday. We had an amazing time playing hockey on the lake, going out at night, and then Dylan picking us up on the ski lodge after he was super thrilled to just have came back from his job interview, and he was going to start his new career. I still remember the dinner we had at Buddy's Pizza with Dylan and my mom and dad. He talked to my family, and he told us about his whole trip to Europe and how it was a trip of a lifetime. He was so thrilled and excited to be done with school and to start his new journey. Dylan was ready to conquer the world, and I was so happy to see him this excited about his life and his next chapter. Dylan started to really enjoy taking photos, especially he got back from his Europe trip, and he told me that it was all about the foreground. He knew I loved taking videos, as you can probably tell, I take a little bit too much, but I was happy I could capture all the moments. And now every time I take a photo, I think of the foreground and I think of Dylan. The night of my birthday, we had a great time celebrating at the Don the Dunes bar. Dylan spent the night at my house, and the next morning he looked a little hungover because I knew I was. But apparently he had a headache that didn't go away because the next day John broke the news to me back in Florida, and I was devastated. But I remember the conversation. Sorry. I remember the conversation I had with Dylan a few days later. He did not let it stop him on his outlook of life. He was so positive about it, and I remember him saying, "Well, I guess this is something I have to do, and I'll get through it." I was amazed to hear that, which made me so happy that he was strong. And being far away, I made sure I talked to him every day, and then it turned into me coming back every month to make sure I could spend some time with him. And every time I came back, he was happy and strong, and I love that about him. One of my favorite moments that I was able to surprise Dylan, I flew him down to Florida. It was such a great time, just him and I, hanging out, relaxing. I even got a chance to introduce him to all my Florida friends as well. And all my friends went above and beyond for him. We really bonded with one another, and I showed him a good time as always. I still remember my favorite night at the beach box, which you might have saw the video on there. We just sat there, laughed, and chatted, and had a good time, and we just listened to the live band, and they played "What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor?" I took Dylan fishing while we were down there. He had a blast because he never had caught a saltwater fish. And the look on his face, he was so excited, even though it was only a catfish. But it was great to see his smile. But I remember us watching the beautiful sunset on the pier. and I'll forever hold on to these memories as it meant so much to me. Dylan will forever be a part of the Commerce Lake crew. I still remember the first day he got up wakeboarding. He was thrilled because he beat John at getting up first. Dylan wasn't afraid to try anything. Lake days will never be the same without you, Dylan. From jet skiing to tubing, sandbar parties, especially the 4th of July fireworks, the barbecues, the hot tub sessions, and watching the sunsets, and especially our trips to Leo's Coney Island every time I came back. I'll always forever hold on to those Leo's Coney Island. When it came down to the end, we'd go to Leo's. It was better than anything. But thank you, everything. Thank you, Dylan. You're truly one of a kind friend to me and my family, your family and all your friends. You brought joy and laughter to everyone's life, and you were such an intelligent person. Dylan, I'll miss you. I don't understand why this happened, and it's not fair. But you always looked at the glass half full, and that is what all of us need to do. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a huge believer in that. And Dylan has showed us how all strong we can be. And I know Dylan has already been watching over me this past 2 weeks because I've had a lot happen to me. And Dylan helped me and showed me that I could get through my problems, and I sure did. John told me that dragonflies are good luck. When I was on the phone with him the day he passed, and I was helping a friend move this past week, a dragonfly got stuck in the garage. And I knew it was Dylan checking on me, making sure everything was okay. And when I watched the sunsets the day he passed, the sky was so orange, and a dragonfly flew past us. And with Dylan's favorite color being orange, I knew he lit the sky because he wanted us all to know that everything will be okay. Every time I see the sun and look at the sky, especially sunrise and sunsets, I know it's Dylan over us all. Dylan, I'll see you in the next life. Love you, Dylan. And everybody, when I say Dylan, you say Hett. Dylan! Hett! Dylan! Hett! Dylan! Hett!